Welcome back students, good morning. Myself Kukreja Rahul, and today we are to learn about the mathematics class 9. Okay, so as per the previous session we already learned about the lines and angles and exercise 1.6.1 and 6.2. Okay, from the last session we already learned one of the question from this exercise 6.3, and we have already seen that what is the basic concept of this exercise 6.3. okay, in that we have to see that angle sum property, that is in triangle all the sum of the interior angle are equal to the 180 degree, and second thing, that is sum of two interior angle of triangle is always equal to the exterior angle of the third angle of the triangle. Okay, so here we have seen that question 1 and also question 2 from the exercise 6.3. Now we have to move for the question number 3 and question number 4 for the exercise 6.3. okay, so let's start. Exercise 6.3 and question number 3, and today's topic is name of the chapter is lines and angles. Okay, name of the chapter there is lines and angles for the standard 9. Now in the question that is given that in figure, if AB parallel to DE, and angle BAC is equal to 35 degree, that is also figure is given. AB and CD, that is DE, and C is one of the middle point of the here. Okay, now here this angle is given as 53 degree, and second thing, that is angle one of them at here, that is 35 degree. Okay, figure is given like this. Now we have to write in the given which things that given. If AB parallel to DE, AB is parallel to DE, and angle BAC is equal to 35 degree. Angle BAC is equal to 35 degree. Second thing, that is, and angle CDE, angle CDE is equal to the 53 degree. To find which angle we have to find, that is angle DCE, angle DCE. Okay, we have to find angle DCE, this angle. Okay, we need to find this angle. So first of all, that angle, here is the triangle CDE is formed. So for that we have to see we have to take angle sum property if we have to find this angle. Now for the angle sum property we need at least two angles of the triangle, then we have to find the third angle. Okay, so here the all two angles is missing in the triangle, there is a two angle is missing. Okay, so one of them we have to find first, angle CED. Okay, so for that here we have to write solution. Okay, so what is the solution? That is AB is parallel to DE is given. Okay, AB is parallel to DE, and we have to take as a AE as a transversal. Okay, we have to take AE as a transversal. So your figure is formed like this. That is AB, DE, and this is your transversal AE. Okay, so here angle 35 is given, and we need this angle. Okay, we need this angle. So here pair of alternate angles are formed. Pair of alternate angles are formed, and also we have to write that angle BAE is equal to angle AED. Both of them are equal. Okay, both of them are equal. So we are right that therefore angle BAE is equal to angle AED, pair of alternate angles. Okay, pair of alternate angles. Okay, therefore angle AED is equal to 35 degree. AED is equal to the 35 degree. Now in the triangle CDE, okay, now in the triangle CDE, using angle sum property, angle C plus angle D plus angle E is equal to the 180 degree using angle sum property. Okay, using angle sum property. What is angle sum property? Sum of the all angles are 180 degree. This is my angle sum property. Okay, so therefore angle C we have to find, plus angle D is given 53 degree, plus angle E is 35 degree, is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle C plus 88 degree equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle C is equal to 180 minus 88, that is 92. That is okay, your angle DCE is equal to the 92 degree. Clear? Please note down this fast. Now we have to move for the question number 4. Okay. In the question number 4, figure is also given for the question number 4. Okay, this kind of the figure is given. RPT and TSQ. Two triangles are given. One of the triangle that is 95 and 40 degree. here is 95 degrees given, and here is 40 degrees given, and angle S is equal to 75 degrees is also given. Okay, 75 degree is also given. Okay, from the given, that is PQ and RS. PQ and RS are two lines intersect at T. Okay, intersect at T. And the second thing, that is PRT equal to 40 degree. And angle PRT is equal to 40 degree. Angle RPT is 95 degree. Angle RPT is equal to 95 degree, and TSQ is equal to 75 degree. Angle TSQ is equal to 75 degree. Okay, to find angle SQT, to find angle SQT, okay, to find angle SQT. Clear? So solution, let's start from the solution. What is the solution? That is, here is the in triangle PRT, in triangle PRT, that is angle sum property. Using the angle sum property, sum of the all angles are equal to 180 degree. Okay, so we have to take that angle PRT plus angle PRT plus RPT plus PTR is equal to the 180 degree. That is your angle sum property. Okay, sum of the all angle is equal to 180 degree. So therefore PRT that is 40 degree plus RPT that is 95 degree plus we need to find angle first of all PTR. So PTR is equal to 180 degree. PTR is not given, so 5 9 plus 4 13 135 degree plus angle PTR is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle PTR is equal to 180 minus 135, that is 5, 7 minus 3, that is 4, 45 degree. Our PTR angle, that is 45 degree. Okay, clear that? Now we need to find angle SQT. We need to find SQT. Okay, so for the SQT, I want the angle STQ. Okay, this angle, I want this angle to find this angle. Because of the using the angle sum property, we can solve that, and we have to find the missing angle. Okay, using the angle sum property. For that missing angle, we need at least two angle. Okay, so here two lines are intersect at point T. then we should can we take angle this 45 and is equal to this angle 45 as a vertically opposite angle? Yes, we have to take them. We can take them. So therefore angle PTR is equal to STQ is equal to the 45 degree. Okay, and we have to write it vertically opposite angle. Okay, now SQT in triangle SQT, sum of the all angles, that is angle SQT plus QTS plus TSQ, okay, plus TSQ is equal to the 180 degree. Angle sum property, okay, using the angle sum property. So therefore we don't know the what is the measurement of the SQT, so I'll write is as it is, and we have to find that SQT. So QTS given as a QTS, that is 45 degree from here, plus angle TSQ, that is 75 degree, that is given, equal to 180 degree. Therefore SQT is equal to 180 minus 5 is a 5 plus 5 10, 1 carry, 7 plus 4 11 plus 1 12, 120. So 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree, that is 60 degree. Here this angle SQT is equal to the 60 degree. Clear? Please note down the fast. Now we have to move for the question number 5. Okay, that is figure is also given for the question number 5. That is, what is the question number 5? If PQ is perpendicular to PS and PQ is parallel to SR, that is figure is given. PQS and RNT. Okay, now PQ is parallel to SR is given and PQ is perpendicular to PS. PQ is perpendicular to PS, therefore it's form 90 degree at here. Okay, we need to find angle X and Y, and here is 28 degree also given, and we need to find angle Y from here, and 65 degree. Yeah, now from the given PQ is perpendicular to PS and PQ is parallel to SR. Okay, PQ is parallel to SR, and the angle SQR equal to 28 degree. Angle SQR is equal to 28 degree and angle QRT equal to 65 degree. Find the value of the X and Y. Find the value of the X and Y. Now to find X and Y. Okay, to find angle X and Y. Okay, so for this one, okay, so for this one, first of all I'll take this parallel line, extend this parallel line, okay, to understand more easily. Okay, now from the solution, okay, we write solution, that is PQ is parallel to SR. Okay, PQ is parallel to SR, and take QR as a transversal, and if we take QR as transversal, my angle Q, this angle is equal to this angle. Is it clear? Alternate angles. Angle PQR is equal to angle QRT. Okay, that forms pair of alternate angle. Okay, they forms pair of alternate angles. So therefore angle PQR is angle X plus 28 degree is equal to QRT, that is 65. So therefore value of the X, that is 65 minus 28, therefore value of X, that is 7, and 5 minus 2 3, 37 degree. Okay, therefore value of X, that is 37 degree. Now I want to find angle Y. Now I want to find the angle Y. For the angle Y, we have to take first of all linear pair at here. Okay, so in triangle, now angle QRS plus angle QRT is equal to 180 degree, linear pair. Therefore angle QRT is 65 degree plus angle QRT, sorry, I'll write QRT two times, QRS and QRT. Okay, there is a two triangle, there is QRS and QRT. QRT is given 65 and we need to find QRS. Therefore angle QRS equal to 180 minus 65, that is 10 minus 5 5, 7 minus 6 1, 115 degree, 115 degree. Okay, that is 115. 5 plus 5 10, 6 plus 5 7 plus 1 8. Okay, now in the triangle QSR, using the angle sum property, here we don't need to find angle sum property. Okay, please students cancel this thing. Okay, cancel off all these things, because we don't need to find the angle QRS. Now I have to find the angle Y. For the angle Y in triangle PQS, okay, in triangle PQS, please cancel these things. In triangle PQS, angle X plus angle Y plus 90 is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property using angle X plus angle Y plus angle P is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property. Okay, therefore angle X, that is 37 degree, plus angle Y we have to find. Angle P is given as a 90, is equal to 180 degree. Therefore 90 plus 37, that is 7, and 9 plus 3 12, 127 plus angle Y is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle Y is equal to 180 minus 127, 10 minus 7 3, and 6 16 minus 12, that is 4, 43 degree. Your angle Y is equal to the 43 degree. Clear that? Please note down this fast. Uh, 10 7 7 minus 2 5. Please note down that correction, that is not a 43, that's a 53. That's my mistake. Okay, that's a 53 degree. Please note down this fast. So we have to move for the next question, that is question number 6. Okay, student, please cancel this part, okay, from the answer. We don't need to find angle 115. Okay, we have to find angle X and angle Y for the question, and we can got this. Okay, we can got it, angle X and angle Y. Please students, note down all of these things that I'll teach you, okay, in the fair book. That is must be to write in the fair book. Okay, and from the chapter 7, that is the last question of the your exercise 6.3, question number 6. From the next we have to move for the question number chapter number 7. Okay, for the chapter number 7 you must to understand, that is what is the properties of the triangle. Okay, so please listen all these things that I'll teach you, and please listen carefully. Last sum, that is most important for the your exam point of view. Okay, so can we move for that question for the next session? Okay, we have to move question number 6 for the next session. Okay, so I hope you have to understand all these things in the today's session. Okay, so till then, goodbye and stay blessed.